I'm Duncan Ferguson and you're watching Toffee TV.
Welcome to Toffee TV. This is the match preview for Everton versus Manchester United. It is the FA Cup semi-final. Forget all the negativity. It's all about positivity from now on.
Tell me, ma. No more.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Excited. I'm excited, Baz.
There.
Gonna be there.
Going there.
Wembley, Saturday. Forget all the negativity about what's going on at the moment. There's a big semi-final. And do you know what? The only people who can win is this game are us! Baz!
Me and you.
Fans!
Oh.
They're the only ones. I'm telling you, we're the only ones, Baz, who can win is this game.
Not with blind penalties. Actually, we won that. Dizzy pens, no chance.
We have more shots on target and buying pens at least. It's a big game. It's a big game. The players have surely got to be motivated by a big game like this. You know, few of them think they're big time players. Now, this is a big place to prove it in a semi-final of the FA Cup. Whether you think it's a wonderful trophy or not, whatever, if you think it's important, it doesn't matter, does it? It's silverware for us at the end of the day.
It's a massive trophy. You know, it is. It's a big trophy, but it's up to players to perform on a day. But you know, the problem's been performing, isn't it? You know, there was a big game on Wednesday and we didn't perform in that. So they've got it. You know, walking out of Wembley. If that doesn't motivate you, if that there doesn't motivate you as a footballer, then you may as well give up. You know, the FA Cup still one of the most famous cup competition in the world, and if you can't get up for it in the semi-final at that place, then it's time to go and become a librarian or something like that.
The game itself, I mean, obviously we played Man United twice this season, haven't we? And
lost twice. Haven't scored a goal past them.
Yeah, thanks. That's me done for it.
It's just some stats.
Yeah, I mean the game of Goodison.
It's bizarre.
They just battered us, didn't they?
Yeah.
They just played on the counter attack, held the two holding midfielders, all the pace on the wing. And I think that's sort of the best way they play, isn't it? We've seen it at West Ham when they played in the quarter final. They played the same. Now, you know, they've got this kid Rashford who looks the business. They've got the likes of Martial.
I can't wait to see Martial against Oviedo. It'd be great.
They've got so much pace on the break.
Yeah,
I mean, this is sort of like the emerging United team. Don't get me wrong; they can still be very, very boring, but they seem to like playing away from home. That's the way we like to see playing away from home. So it's going to suit both of us.
Playing away from home.
It's going to suit both of us, isn't it? But I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? It's who sets up and who does it better. You'd probably, you know, at the moment you'd probably think Manchester United are going to do it better, but they're not a brilliant team. But that doesn't always seem to be an issue about trying to beat us, does it, being a better team? But it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to get up for the game and go, put your hat on and go, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. What you expect as a reaction, don't you, on Saturday from obviously the derby?
There's so many variables going into it. We don't know what kind of team we're going to have available. We don't know, you know, who's going to be out there.
Is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be rain?
It looks like it's going to be. There's going to be quite a few missing. The weather's about to change, I believe, as well. It's going to be cold.
Ooh,
apparently.
So changeable.
Changeable conditions in England. And the biggest thing you normally want to do when you go to Wembley is be organised, because it's a big pitch in a big place. Sadly, it's Everton are the most disorganised team, apart from Aston Villa, in the Premier League. So how that one works out. But the players have got to take, you know, it's okay, we can berate the manager, and he is poor and he does need sacking, there's no question about it, but the players have got to take some responsibility. You can't, you know, it's a game of football, nothing changes. You've got a ball, you've got 2 goals, you've got to put the ball in the back of the net, regardless of what, you know, Harry Potter says on the touchline. You've got to be able to go out and carry out those instructions, or do your own. You know how to win a game. If you're a defender, you know how to mark. You make sure you're marking a play. You don't leave it to someone else. If there's a tackle there to be won, you go and win it. And if you centre forward like Lukaku, this is your opportunity. You know, you've been shouting your mouth off about how good you are. There's your opportunity to do it.
Is this a game where, you know, we've seen the last game against Chelsea in the quarter final, we were up for it, we were in people's faces. It wasn't a normal style of play. It was, you know, up and at 'em football, and obviously Rom scored the goals. Is this a game where, like you're saying here, some of the senior players need to just get a grip of everyone and just go, you know what, lads, just get out there today and
I don't
forget about not forget about what the manager said, but just get out there and just perform. And when we're on the pitch, we'll do what we're going to do.
No one should need telling, though, mate. Should they? It's a semi-final, you know. Goodison against Chelsea was hostile. The crowd were bouncing. They had, you know, they were outsung and everything. They were outfought. They were outbattled. It's been disastrous since that day. The performances haven't been there. You know, it's been poor. But the players have got to get out and do it. The crowd won't let them down. You know, the Everton fans won't let them down. He'll get in there. We'll be singing away. We'll make a lot of noise. The players have got to respond to it. You know, and the problem is, it's like you said in the final words, what Ronnie Goodless had said, you can't switch it on, switch it off. We've got to switch it on very quickly.
But is playing at Wembley in a big game the perfect opportunity to switch it on? Because you can sort of forget about all the baggage of playing home or away. It's a neutral venue. It's, you know, the National Stadium. It's the FA Cup semi-final. Whether you think it should be there or not, it should. Is this like the perfect opportunity just to let all that stuff melt away?
Definitely, you should be looking forward to. Okay, today will have been not a very good day, but you know, it's about preparing properly for it. It's a big occasion, and go down there. Like you say, you've just got to treat it as a cup. It's got to be treated like a cup final. It's got to be treated like just a one-off game. Get out there, you know, everything's equal. The ball's there. You know, teams have upset the odds in the past many a time. You know, when you've thought you've looked at a game, you've gone they'll batter them, and it hasn't. I don't think it's not in terms of an upset.
You say upset, but
no, but it's if you look at the form.
Yeah, of course.
Our form guide at the moment, Everton are about 19th in the form. They've won for 8 league games or 9 league games without a win or something. Someone said it's a good few games without a win. You know, when you look at last time we won was Villa, was it? In the league.
The last win would have been the quarter final.
No, but I'm talking about the Premier League. Saying. So Premier League games, it was Aston Villa, which was on March the 1st. So you know we haven't won a league game since. The cup, of course, we've won the cup against Chelsea at home. So the form in general ain't great, but there's players there that can win you games. Delafeu can win you a game. Ross Barkley, Romelu Lukaku, Morales, if he's used, can win you a game. Aaron Lennon's proved he can be a match winner at times. So Everton have got players who can do Manchester United damage. It's just whether they're cohesive enough, whether they defend properly. There's just the problem you've got with Everton is they're probably the worst kind of team because you just don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know. They're gonna go to Wembley. We're not gonna work hard because we don't work hard. So you can be consistent with that. We're not gonna be organised because we're not organised. So you can't just have those things. But the players have got to take collective responsibility. You know what I mean? You're thinking about the way we're playing, you're yawning already.
Like,
you know what I mean?
It's the sleepless nights, to be honest, of thinking about Everton.
It's just, it's one of them. You've got to be up for it, and it's a one-off game, and if we can beat these, we've got a great chance. Watford or Crystal Palace at Wembley in May to win a trophy. It doesn't get better than that. But we've got a quite a big obstacle in our way, and it's up to us to overcome it.
Yeah, I just think on Saturday, the players have to take over.
You gotta give us something to shout about.
What's the manager going to do to them if they win? because he didn't play their style of play. What's he going to do? Seriously, can't do anything. He's got. For me, I just feel like he's powerless at the club now. So I just think the players have to start taking over. Some of the senior players have to start taking over and start when they cross over that line, they have to go, listen, this is our play. I don't mean like we all just move into different positions. No. Like I just mean they have to go, lads, just forget about what he's just said to you and start doing what you do to be a footballer. Naturally. Yeah, what comes naturally. Just hard work, being at the right place at the right time. You know.
If we can get in front, you know, that'll be a massive boost, won't it? We'll make a lot of noise. The players will grow from it. First goal's really, really important because I think if they get the first goal, I can see us going, here we go again and feeling sorry for ourselves. But I think if we score the first goal, it'll elevate everyone. We'll get the belief in the, on the, you know, in the terrace, and you know, in the stands and everything. We'll get that belief that we can do it, and the players will have something to hang on to. Then I think the real test of character will be if Manchester United take the lead. How can we bounce back from it? How can we get that bit of belief? You know, and the key area for me, well, the two key areas, obviously, don't arse about with it at the back, and to get people around Lukaku, support Romelu Lukaku, because if we, on that big pitch, if we just leave him isolated, we may as well get off. We may as well walk off the pitch.
I think leaders have got to lead as well on Saturday.
Have we got leaders?
Well, if there are leaders, but what I mean is, like, you've someone like Leighton Baines. He's got to be out there, and he's got to be. If there's bollockings to be given out, he's got to give them. He's got to start being vocal. Do you know what I mean? If Barry plays, he has to start being vocal and getting in people's faces. If players are out there and they class themselves as leaders, they've got to start acting like leaders and stop blaming everyone else, or stop looking for someone else to lead. Someone has to come out the pack and lead this team, because there's nobody at the moment. You know, I don't know who that would be, but someone has got to start leading this team on the pitch, because there's no one. Everyone just looks at the person next to them. There's just not enough natural leaders on that pitch. It's one of the big problems at Everton. Jagielka's is not even a proper captain as such. There's no one who drags our team through things, and we need someone on Saturday to do that for us. We need someone to just elevate us.
Definitely.
You know, that, I don't know, that might be Ron, that might be Ross Barkley, I don't know. Might even be someone like Alan Lennon. You know, someone who'll just elevate us. And
Brendan Galloway.
Left
foot, bing, 1-0. Game over. Gallowed off. United put to the gallows. Galloway, Brendan saves Martinez from the gallows. There's some headlines for you.
Everton walk out of Wembley on Galloway.
Galloway to heaven.
Nailed it.
Just blue Galloway or something like that. Wembley Galloway, yeah, whatever. As long as you don't think it's George Galloway, that'll go a bit weird if he turns into a cat. It's
really hard to talk about this game.
No, I think we've said it all. It just depends on the players on the day. They've got to turn up for us.
We need leaders.
It's a defining game of the defining week. If
we need leaders out there, so players have got to lead.
Get out and lead, basically.
Turn up and play football and score goals and win the game.
Yeah.
I've got some information here from Wembley. They've kindly passed it down. I was supposed to go to Wembley this week, but
go on.
Travel wise, Wembley Park Tube Station is only 12 minutes from Baker Street on the Metropolis line. No, Metropolitan line. And there are also 2 overhead lines which take 9 minutes from Marylebone. For families, there's a play park for kids and loads of restaurants and shops at London Designer Outlet. If you get there early enough, you can catch a film at the cinema.
Wow.
That might be better than the match. Everton have the east side. We also have an outdoor fan bar outside the SSE Arena. There is also a street food market going up Olympic Way, soon to be renamed Gallow Way. Yeah, there you go. There's plenty of things to see and do around the stadium. So yeah, they want you to basically spend your money around the stadium rather than go to pubs outside. But listen, Blues, just do what you want. Enjoy your day.
Definitely.
And hope that Everton make it a really, really enjoyable day.
Come on, Everton. Put this heartache behind us.
Look out for me and Baz as well.
Heartache behind us.
Look out for me and Baz. We'll be doing stuff. We'll hopefully have the
drinking.
Yeah. Fan cams, look out for, you know, after the match, might have to do the fan cams. So if you want to come over and get on, good, bad, indifferent, whatever, we'll try and do them as well. We've even got like things so our mobile phones work all day.
Come on, Evan.
So down to you boys. It's down to you Blues to do it. It's down to the fans to drag this team through, because I think honestly we've got to do our job on Saturday. It's up to us, isn't it, to do our job.
We want to be back there in May, don't we?
I want to be back there in May. I'm back there in August.
So come on.
So it's up to us as fans
to
we've got to do our part. So if we do our part, then we've done our part, haven't we? Simple as that.
Says it like it is.
No one can say they didn't do their part. So if we do our part, then we've done our part. catchphrase for life. Right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and all that malarkey. Blues, turn up for us, please.
Ride out! Come on!
He's not playing Ride Out.
I know, but you know.
Someone else be Ride Out.
I know.
Thanks.
Be ride out.
Wave.
Never ride out.